that this is a very special day.
Special morning it is. It is a Thursday morning. That means my partner, my co-host this morning is our mayor, Justin Green. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
Thursday it is.
I want to say I bring happy thoughts and warm thoughts, but I do want to say I see some white stuff, that beautiful white stuff coming from the sky, Mayor.
Let's,
So while we're on the air here for an hour, we'll see what happens, okay?
Right. Or what doesn't happen.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, even better. Yeah, what doesn't happen.
Let's think about what's not going to be.
If you remember last week, I said something about we need more green.
Yep.
It's coming up green, and you said I'm tired of this white stuff. That was very good. That was very good. Yeah.
My apologies again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got that. I felt it.
Okay.
I felt it.
Okay.
But let's thank our sponsors over there.
Please. This morning we'd like to thank Mediview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Burley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
Yay, thank you to our great sponsors. Very proud of our sponsors, and we appreciate that. All right, we got a lot going on. Let's talk about last night. We had ball games going on.
Everywhere.
Wait, hang on. My new thing is from coast to coast.
Okay.
Of the county. You know what I mean?
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
So over at West Washington, we had the Borden South Central game, and that was an exciting game. Oh my goodness. And Kelsey and Brock Dawson did that game. They did a fantastic job. And let me get it was actually Borden won, and it was the class is at 1A, and it was at West Washington, and Borden won 63-42 over South Central.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really a heated game. There was a technical, which for those that like a little bit, it's
little
like
action, little side action. Yeah, right.
Yeah, there was a technical. There was, these referees. I'm not knocking it. I wasn't there, but I had my ear to the radio. Believe me, it was very interesting. But I think that's why we're seeing a lot of referees not a lot of referees putting a lot of people putting the black and white on. It's a very hard job,
Tough.
It's a tough job on their defense. Basketball's such a fast game, fast pace, and things. If for some reason they double dribbled, some reason they were second area there, or they traveled. I mean, you got to catch all of that. So there's a lot going on. Okay. And I do love girls sports. I think they do a fantastic job. But so you see on their part, but then you go back to the other part of whenever you're supporting your team, and you want to defend your team to the ref.
Double-edged sword.
It is. I mean, everybody's got everybody's got an angle, everybody's got a side,
Oh, sure.
And both sides you can hear and listen to and you understand. But I do know they are having trouble of finding people to put on those black and white shirts. And anybody that would like to become a referee, I know that could be a career. You'd probably be pretty busy, actually.
Oh, my, yeah.
Especially right now in all this basketball. So
yeah.
I think it would be something or a little side hustle if you wanted to do it.
There it is.
So, there we go.
Yeah.
But you have to have thick skin.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. That's right. That's right. You're going to hear it.
You're going to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you had any trouble with your hearing, that would be the job to go to, right? I didn't hear that.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah. My favorite line, and this was back in high school. Hey, ref, you're missing a good game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That one. Yeah. That one just would always. But I know it's not justified. Not saying. Do not say that. Do not try that at home. Do not say it. It was just funny. All right. So hats off to them. That was a good game. Then we went to the Eastern Lady. Musketeers Eastern and the Musketeers took on the Salem Lady Lions. The Eastern actually won that game, and that game was, let me make sure I get that right. Okay, yeah. It was Class 2A sectional at East Washington. So East Washington has been hosting it, and so did West Washington host a sectional. Eastern defeated Salem 53-32. And it was actually... I was very happy with the our announcers, Jake. He did a fantastic job, and he said, he has a daughter that plays for Eastern. So, but he was very I thought he was very fair in his announcing. Really representing Salem, and he said Salem's got some younger ones that are coming up, and
Right.
and I like the way he talked about Salem, very kind.
Good.
And I thought that was good.
Yeah,
And a 53-32 win. It's a tough win. It's tough. It's tough, and that's just the way it goes. But they are young, and so they'll get there. So anyway, he talked. So Eastern. We had Eastern game on last night too, or the Eastern Salem game, and then Providence took over Paoli 56-34. That's a big for Providence.
Sure.
And let's see here. I believe, we got that one. We got the Borden won over South Central. Okay, we said that last night. Okay, Eastern. Okay, Eastern will play Providence Friday at 7:30. West Washington will be playing Rock Creek at 6 p.m. tonight. And we also have a Salem game tonight. So we have a lot of games. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Basketball, like 20. Each team has like 28 games.
Okay, right.
That's a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
Also, then afterwards we had the race on.
Right.
Mayor, that was crazy.
Cold.
It was very.
Little weather, was it?
Yeah. And was it North or South Carolina? It was a Carolina.
Yeah.
And this was like not normal. I think. Okay, now hang on. I stand to be corrected, so please be gentle on this. But I think that usually the Daytona is the first race of the season.
As
and I think the reason is Daytona, Florida is usually a lot warmer than some of the other areas. So they tried to do the Carolinas, which I do like. I do like stepping out, trying to do something different. But it was like, so it was funny. They were talking, not funny, but the announcers were they were talking to the different drivers, and one said it was sleet, one said it was rain, and one called it hail. It was just like what was coming down. There was so much coming down, and that doesn't work very well in a race.
No.
Whenever you have all that degree of difficulty,
Not any of it.
None of it. So it was it looks like Chase Briscoe was number 6. Ryan Priest won. Priest.
Oh, okay.
Priest. Am I saying that right? Won. So it was quite a bit. It was very I guess entertaining. Maybe, I don't know. I can't imagine sitting out there in all that watching the race.
Well, I would say aggravating as a fan. I mean, you don't want a delay. You don't want any interruptions, obviously. But when all that's coming down, sleet, snow, whatever it was.
Well, and I think most of these drivers, they've not really trained for so much on that.
Oh, no,
You know what I mean?
no.
You're going high speeds. I think I saw some out on our streets in the city of Salem.
They might
going some speeds.
Might have been up on 2 wheels, unconfirmed. But yes, we had a few that were driving quick.
Yeah. And of course, we know last Friday when all of this started just coming down, and it was the timing. Of course, it's never our timing. It's
Mother Nature's going to do.
Nature's timing, but it was right when school started letting out.
Yeah.
And then everybody, or people trying to get home,
Yeah.
or people trying to go to work, and there were so many slide-offs, so many wrecks, so much.
And we all know this, but it's worth mentioning anyways. This was a wet snow there,
Yes.
and that was a little different from our big snow there, 8-10 days ago. It was so wet, and it got really slick quick.
Yeah. So that was kind of a ride, but anyway, but in racing, I think that's something you want to avoid, and I think most of the race car drivers, I'm not a race car driver, but I have interviewed several. They train for speed, position, keeping their position where they're at.
Yeah.
There's so many other things and degrees of difficulties. I don't think they really train for hail, sleet, snow.
No, especially driving.
This is a new one on their bingo card.
Especially driving on slicks. There is just no traction anyway.
Yeah,
so.
And it was funny to have everybody talk about the difference, what this is. What is this coming down here? You know what I mean? Oh,
and
what is this?
Want my wipers? Where's my wiper?
Well, that's true. They don't have wipers, do they? You know what? That's funny. I forgot about that. So they wouldn't have had any wipers actually in that. That's crazy to think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there isn't wipers, is there?
No, and so yeah, that's why they've got to quit and stop pretty quick.
Yeah, can you imagine? See, now, that's the part of the pit crew that I want to be. I always want to clean, like, the windshield.
You want to do the peel. You want to
well, see, at first, hang on, let's go back.
Oh, you
Years
want
ago, I
wash.
wanted to have
Okay.
that, what's this, is it called a snuggle, not a snuggly, but what is it, or a squeegee? Squeegee.
Sure, yeah.
I wanted to squeegee it.
Okay,
Because
all
I
right.
felt like that was safe. I don't want to touch tires.
Yeah.
That's too over my head, and too, you know what I mean? And I know my strengths and weaknesses usually, and I don't believe I would be too nervous. You know what I mean? Making sure.
And you might get yelled at there.
Oh, do I ever? Yeah.
Squeegee
yeah.
job, probably safe.
That's what I felt
Yeah.
like. And then
Yeah.
now, like
Yeah.
what you said, and so then it was funny when they switched over to the peel. I was interviewing one, and he was like, "Well, we peel now. We don't." So I'm like, "Well, I can peel."
Yeah, all right. Why
Wait,
not?
think if I had my nails, like big nails, and I couldn't get it peeled.
Painted checkered.
Wait, that's exactly right.
Right,
But like
yeah.
trying to get that peel. What if I couldn't get the peel started?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Now I'm nervous about it. And I don't know
Yeah.
that I need that job now.
Yeah.
Maybe I need be the person to hand them the water,
okay.
their drink.
All right.
Yeah, here's a drink of Gatorade.
Yeah.
Here's a drink of
Yeah.
water. I could do that.
Mhm.
That maybe I'm gonna switch my jobs because
Okay.
I just don't know if I couldn't get that peel off quick enough. You know. Have you ever tried to start something? Well, you've not with nails, but like you start to like peel. You go to
Right.
peel and stick something, and you can't get that started.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little nervous about it now. So
Could be.
anyway.
Game day jitters,
yeah.
and then you're nervous anyway.
Oh, seconds. Well, there's like
Yeah.
people. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up!
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this started.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
seconds matter in that kind of
Yes,
stuff.
it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
So
it does.
yeah. So anyway, but it's fun to watch. When you go to a race and you watch the pit crew. And like I know, like the Indy 500. Watching that pit crew. When they know he's getting ready to come in, or he or she, when they know that driver is getting ready to come in, like they do kind of like stretches. I mean,
Mhm,
they're like athletes too. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
my.
They're
They
like
train.
they're stretching ready because
Yeah.
they've got to get ready to seconds matter again.
Yeah.
With this, get this car back on the
Yeah.
track, and
Yeah.
it's really fun. I actually did a video of one of the pit crew, and he's doing a workout.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, before the car comes in, and when the car comes in, it's game on.
Mhm,
Oh, yeah, all business.
Know your job.
Absolutely. Yeah, and they're very good at it. Yeah. And it was actually the winner it was Alex, the winner of the Indy 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was really cool.
Yeah, that
So
would
his
be.
pit crew, they understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Very, very valuable, very important. So, yeah. All right, so we had the race last night, and anyway, so may the force be with them. May the odds be in their favor. So,
All right.
anyway, I'm kind of glad that one's over. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they put it on the schedule next year.
Yeah. That may
It'll
be maybe lesson learned.
We'll let the person who decides that see what happens.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. Also coming up, WSLM will be celebrating. Okay. Well, first of all, let's hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about we got the big game this weekend.
Yeah. Yes.
And I don't really have a dog in the fight.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have my seat and be glued to the TV, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really don't. Yeah. Everybody's like, it's in this area. We don't. Maybe there are, but I'm just not in the circles I've been in. I've not heard a lot of people talking about it as far as
I haven't either.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I'll probably sit there with my Colts jersey on and
There you go.
and watch
Right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I have this Colts crock pot that every party I always use my
Bring
Colts.
it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't care who's in the Super Bowl. The Colts are represented there. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Always-
Loyalty.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know, and of course, there's that argument again. Why is it on Sunday night? But it is, and that's okay. And
Yeah.
hey, we learn to live with it.
It's funny because you hear like those that maybe they're a little bit younger and they'll say, oh, they're talking about moving it or letting Monday have everyone have a day off,
Oh, my.
and I laugh. I'm saying they said that for years.
Years.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
It is where it is, and
Yeah.
it is the way it is, and we adjust.
Oh yeah.
A lot of coffee on Monday morning.
There it is.
We can do it, though.
Make do.
That's right. So we have that coming up this weekend, which is exciting. And we also have other ball games coming up here on WSLM. But, Mayor, this is cool. WSLM on February the 14th will be turning 73. My dad started the station back in 1953.
That's right.
So we're excited. And you and I were talking about, what a great way to celebrate. And I always, we've done call-ins before, and we've gave away different things for call-ins, and I feel like that's been a wonderful success and a lot of fun. But we decided to do something a little different. We know that our food bank here, Washington County Food Bank, has a lot of needs, and we know that Christmas time we had so many different businesses, groups, organizations that took food can drive and did this, and which wonderful. And we know that even our wonderful police department, and I know you helped out on that too a little bit. And anyway, and so then we were like, that was back around Christmas. Now we still need food in February, so we were like, what a great way to give back. So I'm happy to team up with you guys at the City of Salem.
WSLM's anniversary and the city wanting to do something is a great way to partner. So thank you for agreeing. And hey, we're going to take a concept and add to it. And you're right. It's wintertime. It's February. We're not out of winter season. And so I'm so thankful we do the Cram the Cruiser in December, as you said. But hey, let's do a little more. And you and I had chatted. This is a good anniversary kickoff, if you will. And yes, Mr. Martin and his success here with you carrying the torch. Let's just partner up and happy anniversary and feed the cause.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do that on the 14th.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what a great way, to show love is to feed someone and to help food, and spread that. And that it's so much more than just helping like one individual. It's helping several families. And
that replenishes, that gives them a little extra breathing room by chance, I hope, for the staff.
Yeah.
And so we're going to set up here at Salem Walmart. And we will be there that morning. Becky, tell us again the hours. I don't want to say that wrong.
From 9 to noon.
9 to noon. That's what.
So we tried to, not make it too long, but give some, give people some time. And I do want to say that Walmart, Mike King, whenever you talk to him and ask him, when I asked him, it was like absolutely, let's do this,
Sure.
And it's nice to have it. I feel like the advantage of having it like there and just in one location. So like if you want to go in and you purchase maybe an extra can and you want to donate, you don't have to drive. It's right here. We're going to be right there. We'll take any donations. Anybody wants to give food, we're not doing money. We're just doing food.
Food.
Yeah.
And so those non-perishables.
Yes.
Any and all. Gosh.
Yeah.
We're going to have a van sitting there.
Yeah.
We're going to stock and throw and pack in there. We may have some people crawling around, and we'll load her up. We'll get her in, no matter what. So you just bring it to us.
I really wish my desire would be that the van is so packed that only a driver can fit in.
We may get there.
I would love that.
Yep.
I would love that so much. So
yes.
We're asking the community to help celebrate and whenever it's your birthday, everyone like, what do you want for your birthday? What gift? Well, we like the gift of canned items and food items for WSLM's birthday. We're asking the community and anyone surrounding communities, if you want to come and help out, we'd love that too. Anybody that wants to be a part, please join in with us, and we welcome everyone and food items. And we're going to find out a little closer to time what some of the food items that they really
specifically need.
Yeah.
Goodness, true.
It's really cute, my sorority from time to time, usually it's during our week of celebration, but you just take a, now this is something, I know you are a chef over there.
That's right.
Yeah. And I'm sure you already know this, but you just take a pan, this is really cool, just a metal pan, like one of those disposable, and you put a cake mix and a can of, you can do Sprite, you could do Dr. Pepper, whatever it is, and that uses instead of eggs.
Oh.
And you can bake a cake.
I did not know that. Again, I don't do a lot of the baking side of cooking, but I may try that.
Yeah, and yeah, I was gonna say I think maybe usually you're more of that.
Meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
I kind of live in that world.
Yeah. When you fry up that hamburger. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's a lot of alternatives.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Cool.
I thought that was a great idea. So like
Right.
instead of like if you don't have eggs, you can use that. I actually have done that too, just for just trying it, and it's really good. It works really well. So anyway, that's it. Anyway, I'm just giving those suggestions if anybody wants to do something like that. That's pretty cool. Or I know like usually like peanut butter, macaroni and cheese, like those kind of things like that usually go well too.
Yeah,
but
they
we'll
do.
find out the specifics of what they need.
Good. Right.
So
right.
we'll and our food bank, and I can't remember. I know Walmart itself does a great job by helping out
They
the food
do.
bank.
We need to give them their accolades. They
do.
They help out a lot.
Yes, they do, and we're very very grateful for that. But we do know that it's nice to help fill in the blanks and help out too. And our food bank, helps a lot of families. And
I
what
have
a blessing.
witnessed. Yes, there is a large demand sometimes on their facility, and I say sometimes, and here it is. It's cold weather, and we're home a little bit more, and that may put a little more
I think you're right.
push on those households. And so, hey, I think it's very timely, and so. Again, please, that Saturday morning. It's Saturday, so hopefully we'll have a few more people available that can get out and participate. So Saturday morning, 9 to 12, you and I will be there. We'll be chatting it up, and glad to see everybody. And please, we're going to cram the van.
Absolutely. Oh, cram the van. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's. We'll also probably see a lot of people that maybe are real quick running in to get something for Valentine's Day.
It may be. You may have a dual purpose that morning while you're patronizing the store.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, where are the flowers? The flowers are right over there.
Now, notice, don't confuse which bag you're giving us.
That's right.
We'll take the flowers. Not necessarily needed, but we'll take them.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. That's going to be fun, and it's going to be fun to talk with everybody and see everybody, and it'll be great. It'll be great, a great time. So, and that is on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and so 73 years.
73 years, isn't that crazy?
Now that is.
And to tell the story, and I love to tell the story.
Please.
It was supposed to start in December. It would have been a 52, but the equipment got stolen, and it was later found, but it was not in good condition. But it was picked up by the national news because it was the most preferred equipment. Wait, how did he word that? Most preferred equipment by thieves. Wslm.
I see.
It was a cool headline.
Okay.
So then that got picked up, which was bringing attention. My dad always, did that. And then very creative. And then on Valentine's Day is when we actually opened. So in 1953, Valentine's Day. So they dubbed this as the Sweetheart Station of the nation.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's in 53 years. And you talk about like all of the changes, bringing WSLM to the modern now.
Right.
We had if you'd have walked in years ago, you'd have seen a turntable, a board, and it was a different, how to cue a record, that.
Okay, right.
You don't have that as much, and we still have gobs of vinyl around here. I love vinyl, and I do love a good record, but we've had to go with technology and change, and and it's a good thing. We have now we've entered into social media too.
Yep.
And you bring that in with it, and it all just kind of marries together.
All digital.
Digital, absolutely.
Sure
and
changed.
Yeah, so it's you just have to stay with the changes. You have to roll with it, baby.
Roll. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that song, roll with it, baby, right? You have to. And but it's been fun. It's been a fun adjustment. And, you go back to your staples that you've had, like from this program right here, Coffee Club, to our swap shop, to bringing, local news, bringing news, to doing the sports, the high school sports,
right.
To the college sports, and how long, we're one of the oldest affiliates with IU. We've been carrying IU for years, since 1953. So there is that flagship station that has with us up, I believe, in Bloomington. But anyway, we are one of the oldest, and which has been how many years? And then you think about from the college, and then to the Pacers, to the Colts. I mean, now how many extras we added to it, and we had Purdue. We hadn't had Purdue for years, so that was another. We have a lot of Purdue alumni actually in our county, so that was pretty cool to join in with them. And so it's just and trying to make it community minded and community about the community, and if we can bring information out, local information, and you do dabble in the national too, but you try to stay a lot of local, trying to bring local information and local what's going on in your area.
And you've been very mobile.
Yes.
With covering things outside of this station.
Yeah.
You take your equipment and you're there, and So you've got all bases covered.
Yeah, and I think with technology, that's another thing too that you can do. You can go. You can. It gives you a little bit more freedom on that, and that's something that that we've been very blessed. And and I don't know, I can't answer for other stations, and I do believe that our station's unique, which I like that. I don't want to be like any other station. I want, but I also want to be very on top of everything. And I feel like if I know, you need to know. And I feel like we, and like having like you come in, having other from the county come in, from the different groups and organizations come in,
right.
and just like coming up. Also, I don't want to leave out on. We've got your Valentine's Day covered.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna switch gears.
Here we go. Okay.
Because Connie and Mike Ray,
yes,
which are very much pillars in this community, they do so many great things.
Very active
and very encouraging.
Oh yeah.
And they were in the studio the other morning, and when they're on the microphone or off the microphone, just listening to them and watching them, and talk about a shaker and a mover, and just very very good people. And they've got the heart.
Yes.
And it was not funny, but so we ended the program, and she had put out her phone number, and her phone started ringing
immediately.
just as soon as we got off the last commercial. Her phone was ringing.
Wow.
Yeah, someone wanting some help. And that's a huge blessing. Yeah. They do a lot of. I don't want to tag them only with, but they do. It's called Outside of the Walls, and they do a lot of wheelchair ramps, which, strangely enough, I've learned a lot about that. It's kind of hard to find people that do wheelchair ramps.
It is, and to be technical for a minute, there is a a design that needs to be a certain height, the rise to run, if you will. You can only go so high, and so you have to at an angle. It takes that special grade, and so sometimes you got to figure out how to get this grade work to make the ramp not too steep.
Yeah.
And they've done a great job figuring that out, and they're volunteers. You're right. It's Mike and Connie and a group of soldiers, if you will.
I agree. Absolutely.
They've done a good job, and that's an interesting area they kind of focused on. They do other things certainly, but they've kind of figured that out and did very well.
Yeah, and I think it's fantastic. And I know Connie said, like when there's a need, all she has to do is call a few people, and she's got and anybody that would ever want to be a part of that, please join in. What I mean? If you have any extra time and you'd like to volunteer or be a part, and you had skills.
Yeah.
Again, if I can hammer a nail. But you need to tell me where to put that nail.
Right. Right.
You don't want me building.
And remember now, some of them are left-handed nails.
Okay.
And that's a special. You don't.
You're so bad.
Well,
You're
hey,
so bad.
it's out there.
You're so bad. Yeah.
Anyway, and so whatever your skill set is, doesn't matter.
Exactly. No, I mean, even if you're the person that can bring some food or bring them, bring them.
Oh, right.
Something like that.
Sure.
Anything you can give or do. You know what I mean? It's really cool. So they're going to be doing a love dinner. Okay.
There it is.
So, we end our food drive at noon. Well, theirs starts at 5.
There you
so you got time to get yourself all done up and pretty. And it's going to be at Southern Hills Church, which is another. I'm going to give them kudos. Another huge blessing in our community that we have got this beautiful facility. They're very generous, and they're letting them use this for free.
Right.
What a huge blessing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I love that. So, and it will be at 5 p.m. and this is free. Okay, so what a great date night, right?
Wow.
Mayor, you do not have to get
Wait a minute. You mean my Campbell's soup can wait?
Yes.
I can shelf that for another.
Put that can opener down, okay?
No rump roast.
No rump
no
roast.
pork chops.
This is going to be lasagna.
Yeah, hey,
I love lasagna.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. And this just speaks, this is completely my love language, okay? You couldn't have said it any better. Lasagna dinner. And it is actually, and then they're going to have the bread and everything to go with
the
it.
garlic bread and the
Oh,
salad.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
you know it.
Yes, and
Right.
white tablecloths.
Okay.
This is like fancy. We're getting fancy now. And then they'll have a dessert auction.
Oh, okay.
So this is like fantastic, and I hope everyone comes out to this. I really hope that I hope they're busting at the seams too.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, you know what I mean? I really do. And so this is all doable right here in our community, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to drive. And if you're from out of town, come.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Come
Right.
be a part. Come
Right.
come meet some cool people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And find out. And then, of course, they'll also have where they'll be talking about all of the things that Outside of the Walls does, and like things that they have done in the past. Probably they're going to give some different, you know, scenarios, and then maybe what's going to be in the horizon for 2026.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's a great time to find out more about Outside of the Walls.
Yeah.
And some really cool people.
Yeah.
So they do need people to, which I think anybody hosting anything, and you know, when you host something, you always want to know a head count.
Sure.
You know what I mean? How much lasagna do we
Oh,
need
my.
to make? You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So you can call 812-967-9255. 812-967-9255 to get the quantity, to find out how many they need to prepare for. So
Get your reservation.
yeah, get your reservations right there. So that's going to be so much fun, and I hope it's like packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be good. And
Starts at 5.
5 p.m.
All right.
Mhm. And I think I would be busting at the seams ready for that lasagna. I'm ready right now for.
Yeah.
Connie, if you guys are practicing this lasagna, if you're making some lasagna right now.
We'll take a platter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lasagna, and I think you talk about that. To me, if you think about love food, anything Italian, like lasagna or spaghetti, I always think, you know, right? Yeah, it just goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So they've had spaghetti before, but they're doing lasagna this year, which very good.
Yeah. Certainly.
Well played. So we'll keep reminding everybody about that. But yeah, so we got a lot of things going on in our community.
Yeah.
Very busy, and
And that'll be here quick.
it will be.
Today's the 5th of February.
What, 9 days?
Hey.
Is that right?
Hey. You know, not to point out the obvious, but gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. Get a little nervous over here, thinking, "Oh my goodness."
Right.
Well, something I'm going to go back to the first hand we talked about, the Super Bowl. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So, and WSM will be airing the Super Bowl.
That's
so,
right. That's right.
Of course, if you want to watch it. But you can listen to it. You know, what I mean, on the radio. So we're very proud of doing that too. But you know, it's funny because I didn't realize that, but I've learned a lot about how much people bet on everything.
Oh, right.
Like right now, I'm sure there's somebody betting on how many "us" I say in my sentence. Right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Right. There's
Right.
a few more dollars for you.
Right. Right.
So it's amazing how many. Yeah. So here are some weird Super Bowl prop bets.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. I have not pre-read this, so let's see if it gets in a direction that we don't want to go. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Wheel number one. As usual, you can bet on just about anything related to the Super Bowl. Here are some of the weirdest prop bets. Will Seattle attempt a pass from New England's 1-yard line? It's about 90 degrees. Certain this will not happen. The last time the Seahawks played the Patriots, Seattle tried this instead of running the ball, and it cost them the game. So people are going to bet on that.
Okay.
All right. Number two, will a Patriots linebacker catch a pass? It's about 94% certain this won't happen either, but it's an interesting bet because the coach caught touchdowns in 2 Super Bowls as a linebacker for the team. So hang on. Since it's a 94, I'm not a bettor. Okay, I'm not a person that bets, but since it's a 94% certain that it won't happen.
Won't happen.
If you did bet on it and it did come true, would you not make
It'd be a big pay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Will the Patriots receiver Stephon Diggs propose to Cardi B after the game?
Oh boy.
It's a 9% likely.
Okay.
So if you, I don't think he would do that, because I think
No, I don't either.
I think that would, take away from. I mean, it's like, right? I don't know. You know what I mean? Would you want to? You know what I mean? This is your engagement. I don't know.
Yeah.
Proposal. I don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Okay. What celebrity Patriots fan will be showing up on the camera list?
Oh, now that could be a lengthy list.
Followed by Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, John Cena. Those are some of the ones that they're betting on.
All right.
25% of the camera first. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is fun when they pan to the different.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. All right. So, which Bay Area landmark will be shown first? The Golden Gate Bridge or Alcatraz Island?
I say the bridge.
The safe bet is the bridge.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Good job. At 91% said there will only be about 15% probably about Alcatraz. I'm just thinking if they pan over that. Okay. All right. Will Bad Bunny be exposed during the halftime show? 81% likely. There's a lot of controversy on that too.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of others that are offering halftime show. I know. Oh goodness gracious me, I went blank. Kid Rock is doing a halftime show, and I did get to meet him. He's really pretty.
You
cool.
have?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very nice.
Okay.
Talk about a down to earth man. Yeah, he's pretty cool. But let's see. What song will Bad Bunny start with the halftime show with?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. They're betting on that. What color... Okay, what color liquid... Now, this one is something they always bet on this. What color liquid will be poured on the winning coach? The classic bet is orange and blue are tied for 30%. Well, that would be like a Gatorade normally.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now... I wouldn't want that. I know, I just want the Super Bowl, but I'm going to be so cold.
Oh, why wouldn't it?
Right? Yeah. If you want to, have a bucket full of roses, flowers.
You're thinking, okay.
I'll even take a good daisy. I don't care. Tulip.
All right.
Just throw those on me instead. Yeah. That's what I would ask. Let's see here. Will the official viewership of the game be over 18.5 million? The smart money is over, which is 58% more likely to watch this game. Who will be the MVP mentioned for the first speech? You can't go wrong with betting on God. 75% is likely to say... Well, hang on. 75% God. The next is teammates. Teammates are second, and the city and/or fans are third.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. I wouldn't bet on any of that. Would you?
No.
No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, okay. For those that are a little more brave,
Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Mayor, right now we are into February, and let's get real.
Yeah.
This is a time of the year where, okay, you've taken your Christmas decorations down, you might have some Valentine's stuff up, and then you'll be going into St. Patrick's Day, Easter, and all of that. Everything's like coming around the river bend.
Seasons are changing.
Yes, but we're not there quite yet.
Right.
So, I feel like this is a time of year when a lot of people start, maybe if you are home more, you start looking at the different trends and designing and changing your home.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Now, remember, my thing is I love to move furniture.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but that is something I do. Okay, and I have a tendency to do that. So here's some outdated home design trends that should come back into style.
Back. Okay.
And that's something too that a lot of times, like on things, people will say, "Where did you get that?" Oh, that's old. You know what I mean? That's been, you know what I mean, old. But
I had it. Yeah.
Had it for years. You know what I mean? That's why we don't throw out.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Right. Well, people are talking about the outdated home design trends that should come back in style.
Okay.
Here we go. Do you remember when everything, like, it seemed like it was more like Chip and Joanne Gaines? Everything was white.
Oh.
And is it called Chip Black? Chip Black White.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And then now they're saying that it's good to bring some color in. You know, if you like certain colors. Remember, gray was like extremely popular.
Yeah.
And then you had to decide what shade of gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some grays that have more blue in them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's some that have more black in them.
Yeah.
Or if you want a lighter gray, darker gray, I mean, color's a whole nother.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is. And it's also tough to, once you got it painted, you kind of got to stick with it.
Well,
yeah.
You should own it for a while.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But I will readily admit I have done a room that now this isn't going to work and went back and changed it.
Went back and changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have someone at the station years ago. He, when I was on the air, he painted the bathroom Kentucky blue.
Oh, yeah.
I had to repaint the bathroom, and I'm not saying, you know, I mean, I tried to say Colts blue, but it was just too
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Sure.
It was too much. So that's something too with color. You just need to make sure it's what you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It was more of a joke, I think, on his part.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody's.
I had to do reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Change it for a little bit lighter, but anyway, but it's fun to watch the different trends. But I think you have to do what you feel. You know what I mean? Just because the trend says, I do want to say that too. Just because the trend tells you, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to go completely with that.
Yeah, I never understood the white, the everything white look.
Yeah,
it's just too clinical.
Yeah, it's very
You know?
it's a clean, crisp. But if you bring in other colors with it, it's not so. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe some other colors. Well, let's see what they. Here's the professional. Mudroom. Someone said, I'm house hunting here up north, and mudrooms are a necessity. Necessity. I can't say it. Especially when the kids and dogs. So mudrooms, very valuable.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
I've never built a home, but I think that that's a good idea if you do. You know what I mean? To have like somewhere where you kind of, it's almost nice if you really were doing it, if you were going to go all out and have like almost like a bathroom sink area there. So when they come in, if somebody comes in from like, let's say doing yard work or dirty or, you know what I mean, or mud, obviously, that I think that would be, or like your dogs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a dog or the kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere where you could kind of clean them all up, clean everything up there. So a mud room would be nice to have. Number 2, more storage. I think everybody says that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody ever has said I have too much storage.
No. Agreed.
And for all of those, I have a lot of friends that have built houses. It's funny, as in, like the things that they would change.
Oh, okay.
And I think the number 1 thing is more storage.
Yeah.
I've heard. You know, all these modern designs haven't given enough storage. Honestly, it looks like that's why a lot of people are using like storage units.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's just not a lot of storage, so they're using storage units. I think the thing that that's hard though with that is like with the storage. Is it older homes that maybe didn't have the closets? If you have an older home, you know what I mean, and the lighting's different. A lot of there's not a lot of like
Overhead.
chandeliers or maybe like middle lights. Am I right on that?
Sure.
it seems like there's they use a lot of lamps.
Lamps, you bet.
Yes,
Table lamps, yeah.
Yes, and I
right.
do love a good table lamp.
Do
I
you?
do think they're beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're beautiful. And I think the light is stunning, but I think that's a degree of difficulty for someone maybe purchasing older homes.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Absolutely.
I think that's, I have seen them redo older homes that are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And we have some really older homes in our community that are just stunning.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. So, but I do believe that everybody battles that. But I do believe in older homes, it seemed like the closet space was a little littler.
Yeah.
A little littler. Yeah. Real wood floors.
Oh, sure.
So-called luxury, right?
Mm-hmm.
They also say that the vinyl, sometimes you got to be careful making sure that it isn't slippery and stuff if you do vinyl.
Yeah.
Real wood is warm and the dogs don't slide all over it.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bonus whenever you look under the carpet. Let's say you buy an older home and you see real wood floors. Gorgeous. Yeah. And it's funny how the real wood floors were there and then when carpet came in.
Covered. Yeah.
And now we're pulling those carpet up and looking for that, right?
Yeah.
It's funny how the winds have changed, right?
Sure has.
Number 4, dining rooms that are large enough to host a large family gathering.
Yeah.
Now I've talked to a lot of people on that. That was really cool because years ago, you would have smaller rooms, and this is even cool. So whenever I'm going to give a plug, I'm going to name drop here. When we went to D.C. The first time, that was the first Moxie hotel that I've ever seen. There's one in Louisville now.
Oh, yeah.
And there might have been then, I don't know which was first. I don't know which one was first, but the first one and it's designed where the rooms are smaller, but the lounge area, the greeting area is large.
I see.
And they said that's designed for now. What our generations are now are liking a smaller room. They're less staying there by themselves up there in the room. They're coming down and they're lounging on the couches drinking.
Gathering.
Yeah, gathering. Yeah. And I think that's where you get your open floor plans. More people are doing that, so that if they do have gatherings in family and everybody over or large parties, that they can host that more so.
Would agree.
I think that's something that I think has changed. Whereas years ago you'd have more smaller rooms, and they've opened those rooms up, I believe. Yeah. Glassed in or screened in front porches. Yeah, I was hearing a lady talk the other day that she just added on and put it in the glass or a sunroom, and she was looking for things for her plants. And I was like, well, that's exciting. You know what I mean? Because I think that's great. A furnished basement. That's why you can be the kids area, and the family room is more for adults.
Agreed. Yeah.
These are what we're talking about for anybody tuning in. Outdated home design trends that should come back in style. So, maybe going back to years ago, they didn't have the basement done, and now they're bringing it back. Yeah, more for the kids area, which works out well. Detachable garages. For curb appeal, who wants to look at the garage door that takes up 60% of the front of the house? All things on the list. This was, some people liked it, some people didn't, and some not wanting it to be detached.
Yeah, I could see arguments
either
both
way. Yeah, both way. Let's see here. Glass block. I had a home with a glass block window in the bathroom, and it provides light and privacy.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it's, we have actually some glass block in the other room, not in the window, but, and I love it. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But, so they're kind of saying bring it back, I guess. Laundry chutes.
Oh.
And a lot of the laundry, washers and dryers are downstairs.
Right.
So a laundry chute, I think that would be so handy for if you had several children. You know what I mean? Just instead of trying to get them to put the clothes in the hamper, put it in the laundry chute.
Throw her in.
Yeah, throw it
her
in
down.
the laundry chute, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense too.
And do you remember how many people? I heard a lot of stories of people that actually jumped in and went down the laundry chute.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that was a
probably was
fun time. Let's see here. Heat coming from the floors.
Yeah.
Never have to wear socks or slippers in the winter because the floors are warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I've also heard of it coming from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally, I guess.
Both ways.
Yeah, why not? Right there,
Yeah.
meet in the middle.
Meet in the middle. Well, why not?
I think I would like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, as cold as it gets. Yeah.
Yeah, this week.
Yeah, right. I think the thing, if you had the floors, let's say that if you didn't have that mud room,
Right.
you would be tracking in some water. You'd have to really keep your floors dry on that.
Yeah.
Which you
Mop
should do.
up, which I guess you should. Yeah.
Should do anyway,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you just heating floor.
Yeah, I would vote for the floor. My feet get cold quick, so I would.
Oh, yeah.
I would vote for the floor.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think it would be a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
it's like when you sit in a car with a seat warmer.
Oh, hey, right, right.
Hello.
Hello. Turn that on.
We'll go for miles.
Yeah, I'm not getting out.
That's right. That's when the road trips start,
Which
right?
drive-through do you want?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Let's see here. A built-in ironing board. I love having my ironing stuff in one spot, and it doesn't give away like a traditional ironing board. So, where it's like up in the
Recessed
recessed,
into the wall.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
I'm doing
those.
it with my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ironing board's up against
There
the
you go.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 13, broom closets. There needs to be a spot to store the vacuum and such. Broom closets. Okay. I can
Yeah,
do that.
that makes sense.
A cedar closet. Oh, those are nice.
I guess that one I don't.
Yeah, I don't have one, but they're nice.
Don't-
Yeah.
yeah.
These are, again, real quick, this is for those tuning in, outdated home design trends that should come back in style. Ooh, claw foot bathtubs. Love that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens on 2026. Everything that I've been listening to is just like, I think it has become more collective,
Mm-hmm.
if you will.
Mm-hmm.
More bringing in some things that like antiques and stuff that's like maybe,
Right, a little personal
yeah.
and not so cookie cutter.
Right. I think this is my personal is what makes you happy. When you come in that door and you take off those boots
right.
or
That's right.
or jacket, what are you going to be, what's going to relax you and make you happy,
Yeah. Certainly.
right? Besides a Great Dane
A recliner. the
and your cookies
in the cookie box. Yeah. I mean, there's a top three there.
Yes.
But yeah, do it your way.
Things that you, but when you look around the room, what makes you happy?
Yeah.
What is something, and like family photos, family pictures, you know what I mean? Or is there a decorative something maybe, that was your grandmother's,
Okay.
was your mom's,
Right.
your dad's,
Right.
or something that just, what makes you happy?
Mhm.
And I think that's something that you have to kind of assess. And I think that because someone says it is a trend this year, does it have to be that?
Yeah.
You can think outside the box.
Right.
You do you.
Yeah, there it is.
And I think that's something that we I think that's something we just
And if your friends and family don't like it, they don't have to visit.
No, that's right.
Hit your house.
Right? There you go.
Hey,
I love that.
they don't have to
right?
like it.
Right. So yeah, and so I think it's very welcoming, and I love that whenever you go to someone's home, and I love that I like to see the style. I like to see what
Right.
okay, let's say that you go with you're somebody you're like friends with, and you hung out with them somewhat like on stuff, but then when you go to their house, their home, it's always different to see how they decorate
Oh yeah.
or what they do.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I think it's kind of cool. All right. Anyway, so that's in decorating. Here we go. East Coast and West Coast. Here we go. Have I not been coasting over here?
Yes, you have. Here's a
I am
segue.
coasting over here, right?
Quite the segue.
Butter. The East Coast and West Coast butter is different.
really.
Do you know the difference?
So I'm gonna guess here. Are you talking like the ingredients and the style, salted, non-salted? Is that where you're going with this?
Am I? I don't know.
Okay.
Am I? I don't know.
I don't know. All right.
I don't know. Do you feel that statement is okay? Do you feel like it's true or false that there'd be a difference?
Oh, true. I could see regionally there is with any food product,
Difference.
variations. So
Variation.
this was probably true.
Okay. Well, West Coast sticks. West Coast would be. They are shorter and thicker. And it all goes back to the butter presses, different dairies used back in the 1900s.
Oh, okay.
Now that's really cool.
Okay. See, I never would have thought that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a that's a whole nother program. Butter or margarine, or like, do you like the sticks? Do you like the tubs? There's so many ways to play this,
There is. No, I buy the tub butter.
The tub butter.
Yeah.
Do you do margarine or butter? Is it, or
I
you can do butter, right, in tub?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tub butter.
Yeah, tub butter.
Are you very picky on making sure that someone doesn't get crumbs in that tub? Because
well, I'm the only one
using that
it,
tub,
so nobody's going to know.
So
Yeah.
if you're spreading it on toast,
Right. Yeah.
it's
Yeah. But I don't use a lot. I'm not. That's one of those things.
in your
I'm-
cooking, you maybe more so.
Some,
That's
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
all,
Right.
that you cook.
Yeah, but my toast is dry toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a little jelly, a little jam, but no, I'm not a butter on the toast. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, it's funny though, because like if you like have a large family and you set a tub out,
Okay.
there's a lot of times
A lot of users.
a lot of users, and sometimes people don't realize that the jelly or the bread toast or whatever, the toast whatever, will get into that butter
Yeah.
in that tub.
Yeah.
And I have a real
So if you're
Stickler
talking
on
about other show topics, yeah, table manners.
yes.
We can.
We just talked about etiquette. You know what I mean? We really talked about etiquette the other day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so now, table manner, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we
And I remember we had a song, we couldn't put our elbows on the table, and and we had a song, and I'm trying to remember how it goes. I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, I don't
I'll have to think about it. But my mom was real big on no elbows on the table, so we had to do that and or not do that. Yeah. So and on butter, I've switched. I was the tub, but I've actually gone to the sticks now. But I've noticed that it takes a little longer for the stick to maybe I need to set it out. I know as a chef.
That's right. Room temperature.
Room temperature butter. Yes.
It'll change your cooking.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then I have a daughter that makes homemade.
Yes. Right.
And it's a whole my goodness! You talk about beautiful.
Right.
And you spread that on homemade bread.
I'll bet that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Your socks will be knocked off. It's so good. Yeah. So that's really good. Yeah. But anyway, it is funny to think the East Coast and West Coast butter are different. So if you ever are in a setting, you will see the difference between. And so West Coast are shorter and thicker due to the dairy press back in the 1900s. That's pretty
interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. It's fun to see what other people are doing, right?
Yeah.
Mayor, we got to get out of here. I know you've got a busy
time, isn't
morning.
it?
You've got meetings, I know, and I appreciate you being very generous with your time, and we appreciate everyone tuning in. So remember, we have more ball games tonight on WSLM AM and FM, so tune in for that. Some things to do. Don't forget, we got the big game this weekend coming up, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Again, I'll have Holly Thompson in with me from Salem Crossing. But also, don't forget, set on your calendars from 9 to noon sometime. If you could head over to Walmart on the 14th of February, we'd love that. And then that night at 5 p.m., get all dialed up and head on over to the Love Dinner.
Lasagna. Yeah.
I'm already. You planted that seed. I'm already thinking lasagna.
You're there.
I am there. I am ready. So let's thank our sponsors, Mayor.
I want to thank MediView Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Purley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer & Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right, let's have the best Thursday ever. Stay safe.
This is Connie Ray from Outside the Walls, and once again, we're here to tell you all about our Love Dinner for this year. It's our annual fundraiser. This is our 5th one, and we're excited to invite you to a dinner. It is going to be on Valentine's Day, so bring your sweetheart and join us for a wonderful lasagna dinner. It is free of charge, and we will serve you. We will have a silent auction and a dessert auction. We would love for you to come and be a part of it. It's going to be on February 14th at Southern Hills Church at 5 p.m. You can RSVP to 812-967-9255.
Hey, Washington County, this is Alan Mitchell here. We are creating an awesome coloring book that's going to be given out free to all the elementary school kids in Washington County. These are so cool, and they're educational. And business owners, we want to put you in the book. But here's the catch. This is your last chance. We got one more week to wrap it up. These books are going to be awesome. Go to Facebook and look up Coloring My Town. And you're going to see some awesome books we've already done. And imagine what we can do for you. Check us out.
Hi, this is Becky White with Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones GM City showroom. Let's check in with Caleb Perkiser.
February is all about love, and at John Jones Auto Group, we think you should love what you drive. If your current vehicle is feeling a little worn out, maybe it's time for a fresh start. Right now, you can take advantage of the Love Your Ride sales event with options for every lifestyle and budget. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, why not surprise someone special with something that lasts longer than candy and roses? From dependable family vehicles to sleek rides made for date night, our team is here to help you find the perfect match without the pressure. So, stop by today or shop online and see why so many drivers choose John Jones Auto Group. Love your drive, love your deal, love where you buy. John Jones Auto Group, you see so many because they paid so little.
Welcome to Around the House for your legislative update with Indiana House Republicans. Indiana House Republicans recently announced their top agenda priorities aimed at lowering costs for Hoosier families and reducing government regulations. Two major areas of focus this session include housing and energy. House Speaker Todd Houston says affordability and less government are driving the House Republican agenda this session.
We know the cost of living is top of mind for so many Hoosiers, and families are sitting around the dinner table worried about making ends meet. That's why we're focusing on making sure Indiana remains a low cost of living state and one that Hoosiers experience economic freedom. The best way to reduce cost burdens on Hoosiers is for government to get out of their way, grow our economy, and unleash opportunities.
Voice of reason in an unreasonable world. The Rick Burgess Show.
And America meets here, and we're glad you're here. Thanks. Having a blast. Speedy, Greg, Adler, all here as we move through another one today. More unscreened phone calls still to come, so be paying attention for that. And we look forward to chatting with you and running down the stories. If you missed what we've already done, catch those archives today. Here we go. So, should you be concerned if you or someone you love is going to yoga on a regular basis? Is this something to be concerned about from a spiritual standpoint? We'll talk about it in Strange Encounters, the podcast about spiritual warfare, coming up in a new episode this weekend. Okay, so... Do any of you struggle at all with claustrophobia? little claustrophobic?
When I was a kid, a little bit.
A little
I
bit?
don't, except that one thing when I was doing that cave crawl.
No, I got you.
That's
Yeah.
about it.
I didn't, but being buried alive has caused it.
Really? I have found myself never being claustrophobic at all until recently. It's like a new thing that's kind of.
I mean, I don't like. It's not that big a deal.
I'm okay
but
as long as I don't think about it.
I mean, I can get in there and get my mind right.
Now, it doesn't get crazy. You know, some people feel that way if they're in a carpool line
Oh, I know.
or and they can't
Like
get
that
out
time
of the
you was in that
situation.
race car.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
And, you know what I'm saying?
It just hit me. And I had to go have a moment before I got back in and said, okay.
Sometimes it just does that.
You know, did you know after you did that happened to me the next time that we drove to, and I had to get it.
Yeah.
I did.
Just had to give me a second.
It was something about when they tightened that chest seatbelt on me, and I was like, yeah, I'm mine. I do it.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I got to take some breaths. I think I was in the middle of a breath, and they pulled it tight. And I got, okay, I got a little scared.
Yeah.
I couldn't see as good either as I wanted. But anyway,
you're a little farther back than you wanted to be.
Right. Wish I could see better. About to go 180.
Guys, that was one of the coolest things we've ever done. And we did it a total of about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, fantastic.
That was scary.
But I've said this before. The most fun I've ever had with my clothes on.
Oh, yeah.
It was. So
when I was a kid, real quick, claustrophobia, I got over it, but it was like a big fear of mine getting trapped in a place. Remember that? I think it was like a Jungle Book movie or Tarzan or something, but there was like a sand trap in which like they're going through tombs and then like the stone wall comes in and traps you, and then like the sand is pouring in. The guy's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
But that messed me up as a kid. One time the neighborhood kids were playing around. Remember when you would play with the parachute and you would like bounce the ball?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
We were rolling ourselves up in the parachute, and I got flipped around in there like a stupid kid. I couldn't figure out which way to roll. And I was like, which way do I roll? Which way? And the neighborhood kids messed with me, and they're like, go this way. And I rolled, and I felt it get tighter.
Oh,
and
no.
it got tighter on me. I flipped out. I got out of the parachute. I was like, and I cried and ran away.
Did you? Wait a minute. Was it one of those where you cried and through tears screamed, "That ain't funny"?
I was like,
That's not funny. Did you do one of those?
Yeah, like I did back in December. It was exactly like that. Yes. It was exactly like that.
Well, how about this? Our mother struggles getting on an elevator.
Oh, we went through that the other day.
Yeah, she does not like being on an elevator.
Small elevators aren't fun.
Right.
She don't like
They're not a blast.
She's worried about elevator all the time. I'm like, Mom, how many people get stuck on the elevator? Like to the point you can't get in there and do the You can't do that.
Oh, really?
No.
She don't like it.
Don't like jumping in there.
We were on a slow one the other day. And
she didn't like it. Okay, let's talk. Here's the big one. MRI.
Hey.
I
have to just take a second, and then I go, okay, I'm on.
Never had an issue with an MRI, but the last time I had one, I don't know what happened.
Right here.
I know.
Right.
I think it's my mind. It's my stupid mind. If I could just turn my mind off.
Yeah.
And then I made the
close
mistake.
my eyes and go, don't open them.
Yeah, I made the mistake of not.
It's right here.
I made the mistake of not doing the ear coverings.
Oh boy.
Because I was like, no, I'm good. And
I'm bad.
And then I found out, real loud. Much louder than I ever thought. And at one time it got in my head because I had my eyes closed trying not to realize I was trapped in there. And I went off to a place where the noises became like they were banging around like in echo chambers. I got into some sort of Pink Floyd video. And that was the first time ever I had to press the button. Now I got to come out.
Oh.
Back me out of here. And I need some headphones.
Oh, they hated you for that.
Well, I had to get out. That's it.
You've done that.
One time.
I get a kick.
Panicked.
Of course, their age.
Get me out of here.
My grandkids are getting to the point where it doesn't work. When they get where they're scared to put a shirt over their head, they get hung up.
Oh, yes.
They panic. God, it's hilarious.
Isn't that great to see that?
I mean, they don't like it.
By
They
the way,
don't like it at all.
By the way, if we were Adler's friends, we would have told him to roll the wrong way.
Oh, we would have had him
They
in
told
such
me
a
to go the
knot.
wrong way.
Oh,
So mad at
Adler.
them.
And I wish we had worked that
So
way.
sorry, buddy.
But
I lived in a rougher neighborhood than I realized growing up. Like you think about later, and you're like, wow, so that kid would wash his convertible car, listen to really loud rap music like every single day. All right, that was a rougher neighborhood than I realized.
Right.
Yeah.
I just thought that was normal.
Right. Absolutely.
River likes to play hide and go seek, and so sometimes I'll get off in a closet and close it up, and I'm like, wow, so it's kind of tight up in here.
Oh, yeah. I wish you would hurry up and find me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm over here, buddy.
How about this?
Over here.
Hello.
How about we used to hold our sister down and make her panic?
Yeah, you just kind of
hover
over.
You just kind of
Do like
let her
this.
quite get up.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
nice. That's real nice,
Yeah,
guys.
right.
I
She's a
do.
girl.
I think about that
Yeah.
when I'm tickling River. I'm like, I don't want to do it too much because that's holding them down.
You gotta find the line.
It's like, okay, don't go too far with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's having fun, him or me? You know?
Yeah.
Remember Dad used to hold us down one finger?
Yes.
On your forehead?
Yes. Very frustrating.
But you'd lay on the floor, and it was a challenge. He didn't like tackle us and do this. We were participants. But you'd lay on the floor on your back, and he would put his finger right here on your forehead, and you couldn't get out. You try to get up,
you couldn't even lift your head.
And you couldn't. You were like, it was the worst of the feeling. So, and then after that, you had to play the hand slap game.
Oh yeah. How about one of my kids is not crazy about being in the back seat of the car.
Oh wow.
He struggles back there. He'll get a little claustrophobic.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Claustrophobic, that or dizzy?
Well, he said he didn't like the feel of any of that.
Okay.
He's not big on being closed in.
So it's the back seat that does it.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't like being.
Don't put him in that middle seat. Do not put him in that middle seat.
Oh.
I haven't been a passenger in forever. I can't remember the last time. I don't like being a passenger. I'm gonna drive. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a passenger.
No, look, trust me. Nobody wants to be a passenger.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, on that note, would it bother you to get stuck in a car wash?
Yes.
Stuck in the car wash?
Stuck in the car wash.
Nah.
We have a story today where someone was stuck in a car wash.
I kind of like the car wash.
You don't mind being stuck in there?
I think I'd take a nap.
What about that moment when it's got the big stuff and it's dragging all over your windshield so you can't see? For just a minute.
That's kind of bad.
I when we had that Jeep, it got stuck in there, but it wasn't because the stuff got hung up on the Jeep, and it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's about to break the front windshield.
Now, Greg, she's stuck
I
in
had to stop the whole thing and come walking in there.
Yeah, she's stuck, Greg, for like 50 minutes, almost an hour.
Oh.
That's a long time to be in there.
So
a
she's
major
just stuck in
failure,
there.
what that is.
Here we go.
Okay, a woman in western Pennsylvania found herself in a bizarre situation. She captured the moments when she got locked in a car wash.
See if this bothers you.
I'm pushing the emergency button.
Oh, she's walking around in
Door is
there.
not opening.
Oh. She's out of her car.
She's walking around in there.
I don't know. I cannot get out.
What the heck?
Still got soap on my cord, like nothing's turning on.
She's panicking, you can tell.
It's damage if you try to back up. Felicia Sullivan filmed this frantic moment as she was trying to figure a way out of this automatic car wash
anyway?
She can't get out.
last month. She
All right.
pressed every
Plenty
button,
of room,
banged
though.
on the doors, and even called a number that was listed, but had no luck.
Why would
you
the doors
can
be
hear
closed?
The fear in her voice, understandably. Sullivan eventually called police, who came and rescued her 45 minutes later. She said the owner gave her a lot of gift cards as an apology, and she says she's not actually upset at him at all.
What
Okay.
do you mean
man.
you're not upset?
Did he close down?
Why is it closed?
Well, where are we going?
Rick,
Something weird.
I bet an employee said, shut her down.
Hey, this is Joe. I wouldn't worry about that woman in there. We'll get her out tomorrow. Y'all go ahead and shut her down. Put on the marquee, Rick Burgess, employee of the month.
Yeah, I mean, is there no one watching? This looks like, I know those that are just, you go in at like a convenience store.
Yeah.
And they always ask you when a car wash, you drive it through yourself. This looks like one where people should be. Like people tending to the car wash.
Yeah, like before and after a little bit.
Yeah, like this is not one you would just go in on your own.
No.
It's almost like somebody did shut it down and left her in there.
Yeah, but how does that happen? Because obviously when she got in, it was working.
Yeah. So what do you do there? I think after how many minutes do you just go, I'm calling 911 and say, I'm sorry to bother y'all, but I'm trapped in a car wash and I don't know how I'm getting out of here. I can't get anybody here to respond.
I know it would be 2 for you.
That's right. I'm calling in, 8 minutes.
8?
I might make
No,
it.
you're not making it to 4.
90 seconds. It's like,
yeah. I do remember Don Juan getting stuck in the car wash.
Don Juan got
I do
stuck
remember
in the
that
car wash.
episode.
He sure did.
Yep, he sure did.
Hey, do me a favor.
All right, we'll come back. Unscreened phone calls are next. We'll find out. Oh, somebody said they got rolled up in carpet as a kid. We come back. We'll take your calls. 888, the number 6, big box. And we'll go unscreened when the show continues right after this.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.
With the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics this month, there's no better time to get inspired, push harder, upgrade your workout routine. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic is packed with upgrades. They got active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity so you can pair 2 devices at once, and a super comfortable ergonomic design that stays put. The Everyday Earbuds Classics are here to help you go for the gold. Just go to buyraycon.com/bigbox for 15% off today. You'll find that link at rickburgessshow.com. rickburgessshow.com. You've heard me talk about Relief Factor, how people enjoy a more pain-free life because of it. If you're dealing with everyday pain, Relief Factor has a pretty pain-free offer. Their 3-week quick start is $19.95, less than $1 a day. Now, Relief Factor is a daily supplement that fights pain naturally. It doesn't just mask pain temporarily. It helps reduce it, and for a lot of folks, it eliminates their pain. Give it a try today at relieffactor.com or call them 1-800-4-RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF, or go to rickburgessshow.com for info.
Build your team, build it sooner. Leave your match on ZipRecruiter.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. All your roles, fill them sooner. Leave your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective, does not require a prescription, and I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. I wouldn't recommend something like Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it, because it works so good for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. Makes my day.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/fast. That's ethos.com/fast. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Who says vaping is safer than cigarettes? Science does not support that belief. Vapes can contain a variety of chemicals, flavoring agents, cancer-causing elements, and other harmful substances. High levels of nicotine in some vapes can be more likely to lead to addiction, and chemical ingredients are not always listed accurately on vaping packages. Vaping can also damage your DNA, your heart, your lungs, and even your smile. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
Sponsored by Underwriters Laboratories.
If you're looking to lose weight but not interested in painful weekly injections, especially when you hear about some of those intense side effects, you may want to try Lean. Doctors created a weight loss supplement called Lean, and the studied ingredients have shown to lower your blood sugar, burn fat by converting it into energy, and curb your appetite and cravings so you're not as hungry. So let's get you started with a 20% off discount and free rush shipping. Go to TakeLean.com, enter the code BIGVOX.
It's time for the most dangerous 10 minutes in radio. On-screen phone calls. Call now. 1-888-6-BIG-VOX and make it count.
Thank you, America. Unscreened phone calls. Here we go. Nothing between you and us but airwaves and opportunity. As we chat with you one by one, radio's down, TV also turned down. So when we answer, you don't get the echo. Somebody said, likely, because this happened up north, they said in Pennsylvania right now, northwest Pennsylvania, -7 is the temperature. They have to keep the doors closed.
Well, how are you going to get out?
Well, I was going to say, but I guess they're supposed to also open when you're coming out the other end, right? I mean,
you're going to stay in there until it gets above
right.
-7?
And then that's how she got trapped, I guess. Rick Burgess Show, unscreened phone calls. Go ahead.
Yes, I've got a does anyone else wonder? And also a don't judge me.
All right, so first of all, does anybody else wonder? Let's start there.
Okay. I have been wondering how long it's going to take for Speedy to have a meltdown like Adler did over the skinny leg comments.
Does anybody else wonder? Because let's face it, we're coming at him. We're coming at him pretty hard and heavy right now.
Well, you may be
right.
And you're batting 1,000. So,
thank you.
Okay, the don't judge me.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think I can help my mind during my sleep, but I had this crazy dream that was so real, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make this dream come true. So, as I say, don't judge me. Okay, I called in the Rick Burgess Show, and I give this. Would you rather? Okay, guys, here it goes. Would you rather a beautiful face and an ugly body, or an ugly face and a beautiful body?
Oh, my.
Don't judge me.
Oh, God.
Good question, right?
Talking about Butterface?
Greg.
That's what we're talking about, Greg. Yeah.
Pretty much, bud. Pretty much.
This
you want a rocking bod and an ugly face, or what?
Wow.
How about this? I'm fortunate.
I'm not answering.
I'm fortunate to be married to both. I don't know what else to say.
I'm
blessed that I found somebody.
I really don't.
Exactly. So let's just stay there.
I guess you could have maybe some touch-ups on the face.
Right.
Some cosmetic.
I do think if I'm just going to be, if I'm going to be brutally honest,
I'm going to stay away from
glad to not be in that situation.
Yeah.
Don't have to make that
nice.
true.
Me too.
Great.
It worked out.
Don't judge me.
However,
it worked out.
If you were in that situation, I think you're on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things you can do with hair, face, lighting. But if they've got a bad body,
I know.
Work out.
They can, but there's
certain things you can't overcome.
I was about to say. I
got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's don't let her get us in.
Right.
I'm fortunate to be in a great situation.
Sure. Aren't we all four?
We all four are great.
So let's just move.
Thank you. Blessed men's what we are.
Yeah.
But
guys, I don't know. You can exercise.
Well,
I mean, he's talking about like.
I mean, I know you.
Now, what did she say? Ugly face, real ugly.
We're talking real ugly face.
I'm talking about.
She did not specify how ugly.
Like witchy
she?
Huh?
Big crooked nose or something.
Is that she?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't think that was a she?
That was a woman.
I didn't know. I missed all that.
I wonder what
you
that
missed
lady.
all that?
I didn't. I missed the name.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
you couldn't hear it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if it was a.
Right.
I didn't know.
What if we're wrong?
No disrespect to her.
What if we're
I apologize. I didn't hear the name.
Right.
What was the name, Rick?
I don't know.
Okay.
And we're also rattled by our question.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, like you talking about the lady in traffic. You pull up on her and
what?
What are
you talking
remember
about?
That story happened to me
What are
when
you
I was in. I was in college.
Easy.
Doing a little flirting in traffic, and then she opened the door, and I was like,
Okay, right.
The window was acting like a filter.
Right,
yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, because the door, it'll filter.
Well, from the
car doors are
shoulders
big.
down.
Car doors are big.
Yeah.
So,
from the shoulder up.
All right.
I understand.
Like we're talking like a witch face.
Yeah, that's what I
She
meant.
didn't say that. No, she didn't say that. I thought it was a he the whole time. She didn't say that.
She didn't say that.
Real ugly.
No,
she said ugly.
It would be a case where, for her example, I don't know, it would have to be like that everybody that looked at this person, everyone would agree she was ugly.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
what you're saying?
I guess.
No.
Well, no, I don't know.
Well,
Maybe just
how much ugly
the face
you
doesn't meet the fit the body.
Okay, the Freudian slip. Okay,
Hey, buddy.
Because that's what we're most worried about. Brian.
All right, from a woman.
I'm like, I don't know how you fix that. Okay, so
from a woman.
I've seen them try to. I don't think they're getting good results.
This is not. This
Because
is
we
their
can't
scenario.
comment on this, but
Right.
from a woman in the YouTube chat, she says a pretty face can make up for a bad body, not the other way around.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Now, think about it.
Yeah, from a woman's point of view, they probably think that. Which explains why Sherry married me.
We got to know what level of ugly.
I know. So back.
No, we're talking witch face, guys. We're talking like wicked.
Who
She
said that?
never said.
She never said that.
You witch of the West.
She never said that.
said that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like a. Well, no. All right, Greg, just
Put
stop.
a towel over the face.
Speedy.
I'm telling you, like on the beach.
What are you talking about?
Good gracious. I thought we were playing a scenario. This is not.
Everything was going great, so I said, "You wouldn't mind putting a towel on your face, would you?" I mean, what are you talking about?
You're so ugly. I can't even get past it.
She's the one. She's the one.
We should have asked how ugly.
Yeah, Adler's got to be in a witch.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Like she's like, "Come here, my pretty," like that kind of scenario.
Right. We continue. I will have to come back. We've almost done that. But she did a good job. That was a great discussion question. Uncomfortable.
Okay.
And she dreamed it. She called in and asked this.
You sure she was a
that
girl?
was even weirder.
You sure that was a lady?
Speedy
It was.
Speedy at rickburgesshow.com.
I just didn't know because I missed the name.
Rick Burgess Show, unscreened phone calls. Go ahead.
No offense, ma'am.
Hey, Rick, it's Mike from Jersey.
Hey, Mike.
Jersey, yay.
Yeah,
Mike, would you rather?
Mike, talk to me, man.
All right, I'm in a car. I go into a car wash once with my truck, right?
Sure.
So I'm going through there, and kind of like through all the bubbles and all the crap going on up there, I see brake lights.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, what is going on up here? So it's moving me up, and the car in front of me is dead stopped with its brake lights on, and I tapped the bumper of the car in front of me.
No, just a tap.
I'm it's a little tap.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm blowing the horn.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming. Nobody's doing nothing. The guy behind me, now he taps my back of my truck. Nothing's going on. So I did what any guy from Jersey would do. I put it in four-wheel drive, and I pushed her old butt out the other end of the car wash.
Did you really? Because so her old butt. Just oh my gosh, Mike.
So when we get to the end of the car wash and she rolls down the driveway. It was an old woman.
Sure.
And I go around her, and she like mouths like, "Oh, thank you." So I don't know if she broke down in there or she panicked. I just went around to the manager's office. I told him, "Hey, my front bumper got scratched up in that old mess you got going on in there." Guy goes, "No problem." He replaced my bumper for me.
Oh, wow. Hey, how about that, Mike?
My bumper's
I got to
messed
clear
up.
the way here. I'm going to four-wheel drive. I'm moving out of here. We'll be right back.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.
What does living better mean to you? More money, a bigger house? Well, if you don't have your health, maybe you're dealing with constant pain, I don't think that's living better. Life is better when we feel good. If pain is affecting your life, I suggest you try Relief Factor, developed by a doctor who joined us here on the show several times. This is a 100% drug-free daily supplement that helps your body fight pain naturally. It uses natural ingredients to support your body's response to inflammation. Now, it doesn't just mask pain, it helps reduce and in many cases eliminate people's pain. Over 1 million people have turned to Relief Factor, feeling better every day, and you'll live better every day. Try Relief Factor. It's easy because they offer a special 3-week quick start for only $19.95, less than $1 a day. We've been partnering with the team at Relief Factor for 11 years, and believe me, this product works. It helps so many of our listeners. Why not let it help you? Give it a try today at ReliefFactor.com or call 1-800-4RELIEF or go to RickBurgessShow.com for more info. With the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics this month, there's no better time to get inspired, push harder, and upgrade your workout routine. Now, I've been using Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic, and they're completely changing how I work out. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic is packed. Got upgrades. They got active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity so you can pair two devices at once, and a super comfortable ergonomic design that stays put no matter what you are doing. The new colors are awesome. Personally, I like that basic black, but they do have some other cool colors like violet or cool mint. Here's the kicker. Raycon delivers the same premium audio quality as the big brands, but about half the price. Add in over 3 million happy customers and a 30-day happiness guarantee, and there's zero reason to overpay. The Everyday Earbuds Classic are here to help you go for the gold. Go to buyraycon.com/bigbox, get 15% off. That's buyraycon.com/bigbox for 15% off, or go to rickburgessshow.com. Everybody's talking about weight loss injections because the results are so dramatic. They work by lowering blood sugar and reducing appetite. So what if you're looking to lose weight but not interested in painful weekly injections, especially when you hear about some of those intense side effects? That's why doctors created a weight loss supplement called Lean, and the results are remarkable. The studied ingredients in Lean have been shown to lower your blood sugar, burn fat by converting it into energy, and curb your appetite and cravings so you're not as hungry. But listen, Lean is not for the casual dieter with only a few pounds to lose. The doctors at Brickhouse Nutrition created Lean for frustrated dieters with 10 or more pounds to lose. Let's get you started with 20% off and free rush shipping so you can add Lean to your healthy diet and exercise plan. Take lean.com and enter the code BIGVOX for 20% off and free rush shipping. That's promo code BIGVOX, TateLean.com. We love the Helix mattresses. We're proud to be partnered with them. For this month only, we got to celebrate President's Day. 27% off at helixsleep.com/BigVox. Greg is here. Greg, you and your wife, y'all just love this mattress.
We do, Rick. We get a great night's sleep, and you know why? When you have a mattress that was made just for you, you take the sleep quiz, and then they tell you this mattress is what you need and what you're looking for, and it fits you perfect, and you get a great night's sleep every night.
100 nights to try it. So first of all, do what Greg and Lisa did. They let them know how they sleep. If they like a firm mattress, a medium mattress, a soft mattress, they customize the mattress, send it to you for free. 100 nights to make sure you love it, and you're going to. And they have a lifetime guarantee. Today you can get 27% off site-wide during the President's Day sale. That's for this month only. Go to helixsleep.com/BigVox or Rick Burgess